Johnny Eblen. I want to kind of set the stage. After we spoke, man, he starts dropping these crazy ass promos and shit like that. I was like so jealous that I didn't get you on before or after that because I wanted to get your thoughts on it. But what were your thoughts going into? He's just being a funny guy, I guess, being a dog. It seems like a joke at this point.
What, like, like his fans promos and stuff?
Yeah, that was like the day after we spoke.
Hey, Johnny. So how do you feel about the fight coming up?
Pretty good, man.
Pretty good? You guys doing some shopping today?
A little bit.
A little bit? How much did he spend on you today?
75,000.
75.
85.
Oh, 85. Okay. Is the fight going to be a knockout, or what can we expect?
Absolutely.
All right, Johnny. Appreciate you, bro. Good luck, man, on the fight.
Yeah. Oh, I don't stress that stuff. I just think it's
Nah.
It's like you're trying to figure yourself out in life. He's cool. His girlfriend's cool. They're all like just making the most of this life. Probably making money doing it. I don't stress and pay attention to stuff like that. It's not what I subscribe to. You know, in a sense of like that's not my what's it called? How I want to represent myself or anything like that. Even if it's a joke, it's like, but what am I gonna say? Like everybody has their own thing in life, and
Yeah.
when it comes to it, it has nothing to do with in ways, yes, but like in how I focus, like nothing to do with the fights. I just pay attention to, like, not for me. Like let him make his money, let him do his thing, and you'll see. I mean, I always think about like how I look at it like kids, right? And I just think about how like what kids are gonna see and what they're gonna say is like acceptable in their life. And that's it. Like for me, it's like I wouldn't want to represent myself in a way like promoting like anything crazy. You know, even if it like kind of leads to it. Like I'm not a perfect guy at all. I made mistakes. Everybody has lust. Everybody has things for different things. But it's just like that corny Colby Covington type thing to me. Like, and then it's just like that. How long does that last for? Really? That's about it. Like, not to insult the guy. Good fighter, respectful guy. We talked. We'll talk about doing a rematch down the road. You know, so he said like I'm game. I respect him as a man. All that other stuff I think is just smoke and mirrors, and all that other stuff to me is just a waste of time. To be real, like I
Yeah.
don't
No,
know.
I
I
hear
don't
you.
pay attention to it.
I guess the devil's advocate is he was doing some promotion for your guys' fight. You know, if like, you know, I guess how do I put it? Like Colby Covington, right? It's the same type of thing. They just kind of promote that, and it gets the kids' attention, and maybe it's a little bit of negative energy. But did you like the fact that it was promotion for the fight, or you just don't really care?
No, I didn't care because I think the promotion for the fight was us. PFL promoted us
Right.
really well in Bellator. Like when I say I'm gonna look at my life 10 years, 15 years down the road and say, who do you come home to? Or like, what do my future kids watch? I mean, that's just me. Like I can't speak for anybody else or like what they're gonna be like. You know, I'm gonna just be myself, right? And like I want to represent myself the best that I can. And I think it's just like, yeah, sometimes we do stuff like promotion. We do stuff like, in a sense, like, what are you willing to sell your soul to get promoted, right? That fight itself
Yeah.
didn't need any promotion. John is a really good fighter. I'm an excellent fighter. We're both going to get better. We threw down, came to fight. I think it was the best fight of the night, right? Regardless of
Right.
the judge's decision. Like, that's like, if you look at the guy that got beat up, right? I wasn't beat up. And how do you judge a fight? You can argue all that stuff, but the cool thing is like I'm not the one that has to argue it. Like I was never one like crying online. I talk about it, yeah, but I'm not one of those people who's like, not one of those people who's like, oh man, like there's people around the world. It's like everyone Johnny because it didn't need any extra promotion. It was just they respect Johnny. They thought he's a very good fighter, and which he is. But it's like what a lot of people thought like wasn't what happened. Right? Once those cage
Right.
doors closed, there's no excuse. And to the judges scorecards, they say I lost. To many people in the world, they say I won. Right? Let's do it two more times. Let's get that rematch and that tiebreaker. That's how I look at it. So for me, it's
Right.
that's it. So did it really need all that extra stuff? No, it was just like I was just trying to like appease the community of people who just kind of want to like I call it like low tier thinking, right? You gotta let that stuff go eventually. But it's like I don't. It's no shot at Johnny. It's just whoever. I don't know who he's taking care of in life, right? Maybe he's taking care of a mother. Maybe he's taking care of a cousin. Like, and he made some pretty good money. God bless him. let's fight again. You know, like if he wants to do some
Right.
more OnlyFans promotion or whatever they want to do, it's on them. Some people don't think it's corny. Some people think it's funny, and I'm just like, all right, like I'm here to fight, right? And that's just how I look at my
Yeah.
life.
When I talk to you, I'm like, fuck. He kind of got me. Johnny kind of like got me biting on it a little bit because I find
Mm,
it funny. You know, I'm like a not so serious guy in a way, right? So sometimes I
yeah,
find it kind of funny. But you are kind of right, and I think I kind of agree with the low IQ a little bit. Not that Johnny's low IQ, but I have also said in the past, just speaking with like my friends and stuff, like when you're chasing too much women in a way, it's like a little bit low IQ to be doing that. You know, because there's a lot more to life than like just chasing chicks all the time. So I get what you're saying there a little bit.
yeah. I don't think Johnny's like
Not that
chasing
he's
them,
doing
whatever.
that,
Like
but we're just talking. We're just
yeah,
talking.
yeah. Talking. I think he and his girl like they're cool
Yeah.
people. Like I met them. We bumped each other at the airport. She's hilarious. They're funny. They make these jokes. He seems like a good dude. I think he's just trying to. He's navigating life in his own way, and that's about it. That's all I can say. I don't
Right.
try to get into some of his personal life or relationship. I'm just like I mean, I really just think like some people don't know the difference. Some kids won't know the difference, right? And it's like what path does that lead them on, right? I'm not against drinking. I'm not
Right.
against it at all, but I look at it like they say we say we want to be the premier sports in the world, right? But if you go
Yeah.
to like baseball, basketball, football, whatever, like there's a certain standard that's set at the highest level. But then again, fighters want to get paid those where we treat ourselves like prostitutes, you know?
Hmm.
And then it's like, oh, pay me more, but it's look for what? There's no respect. I'm not worried about what I get paid in a fight. I'm gonna go earn it and build it in my life. Eventually, I'll earn the major dollars. I'm just gonna keep going to work. But sometimes you see stuff. Sometimes you see stuff. It's just like, man, like, what are we gonna be invested in, right? You know,
Yeah.
OnlyFans wanted to turn their company around. They did it. It's like I don't know. This conversation took a turn for the OnlyFans and morality of life. No, not saying that. I'm just like I like the guy. He's a good fighter. Like,
Yeah.
dang, he won the sport of it, right? Who got more beat
Yes.
up? Not me, right? It's like whatever. Like, all right. So then, what am I supposed to do? Like, in a sense, cry about it and beg. I'm just like, let's just go do it again. He's down. I'm
Right.
down. That's how I look at life. And if we went that way in that direction, I think the MMA world would overall get the respect it is. It's like it's kind of like you can either be a laughing stock and just be the guy who looks like a arrogant fool, or you can be the guy who's um just building your life and working hard and putting your hat on and getting to work the next day.
Yeah.
So
No, I hear you, man. And
mm,
like you say, Johnny's probably a good guy. Nothing really against him. We're just kind of talking about just this
yeah,
kind of broad topic in a way.
yeah,
But
essentially.
you know, there is something definitely to having to kind of how do you put it? Promote a more adult message, I guess you will, or a more mature message to the kids. I guess that's what you're saying about NFL, NBA. They kind of like don't
Yeah,
have that. But fighting's different because like it gets people to buy the fights. But then again, who knows? Like it, then you got to be getting pay per view points for that. So that's all a different
yeah.
topic.